Module 16 Tempera Painting on Ready-Made Surface Bison Board. Eminent artist and painter Paul César has rightly said, painting, like any art, comprises a technique, a workman-like handling of material, but the accuracy of a tone and fictitious combination of effects depend entirely on the choice made by the artist. First of all, I place a white drawing sheet on a tabletop and place bison board made of compressed paper mache or paper pulp about 8 mm in thickness. I take a thin wooden stick and warp a small piece of a soft sandpaper around it using a paper tape. This tool is for sandpapering the bison board for smooth and plain surface. I rub the tool on the edges of the bison board and remove any coarse material. This way the edges are smoothened with the sandpaper. Now I make a solution of lime powder and water. One can put some Fevicol also in it for smooth mixture. Now it is the time to cover the bison board with the lime solution with the help of a soft flat brush of 1 inch or so. Spread the lime solution evenly starting from one side to another, covering the surface of the bison board. Repeated coats should be applied so that the surface is covered properly, as this pulp paper board has the tendency to soak the liquid material. Sides of bison board should also be covered with this lime solution. Another coat of lime solution is also applied again over the first coat. One should keep on repeating this exercise till the whole bison board is covered properly and there are no patches. According to Canadian journalist, author and speaker Malcolm Gladwell, the visionary starts with a clean sheet of paper and reimagines the world. Apply the coats gently as sometimes the first coat comes off with the stroke of the brush. After it is dry, I use a piece of sandpaper and rub the coated surface in circular motion so that the layers are smoothened and there is no visibility of patches. One should keep on repeating this exercise all over the surface of bison board so that the extra dust is removed. According to eminent American realist painter and printmaker Edward Hopper, no amount of skillful imagination can replace the essential element of imagination. After the extra dust is removed and the surface is smoothed, I use a soft flat brush to remove remaining extra dust from the surface. Again, the sandpaper is rubbed over the surface when there are any lines or patches. Again, some visible dust is removed with the help of a soft flat brush. As I have applied many layers of lime solution to cover the bison board, there are chances of lines and patches which require sandpaper rubbing till a fine surface is achieved. Sandpaper rubbing should go on till any raised and depressed areas are visible. Check the textured surface with your fingertips and remove them with sandpaper rubbing in circular movement. Now I take a handkerchief or a cotton duster and remove all the dust from the surface. Another lime coating is done on the surface with a soft flat brush. Most of the first coat was soaked by the bison board. That is why another thin coat is given. After drying, I again rub the surface with a soft sandpaper. Now a coat of water is applied on the bison board. According to legendary Italian painter Leonardo da Vinci, painting is poetry that is seen rather than felt, and poetry is painting that is felt rather than seen. Now I start drawing on this bison board using the thin round brush. The colors I use are earth colors. I attempt a preconceived composition and create a swirling design using blue earth color. I create these swirlings, circular shapes, designs in freehand style. The repeated motif is adding aesthetical design. A renowned American author and scholar, Phil Cousinho, rightly said, inspiration comes and goes. Creativity is the result of practice. I cover the large area of the bison board surface with this swirling motif. According to legendary Italian painter Leonardo da Vinci, the painter has the universe in his mind and hands. I paint the lower portion under these motifs with orange earth color. I draw a thick green zigzag design from one side to another. These 6 zigzag designs in the shape of waves add another dimension or design motif. Side of this bison board are also covered with these earth colors. According to eminent American naturalist, author, and philosopher John Muir, the power of imagination makes us infinite. Now I take black earth color and fill the areas in between the swirling motifs. I draw wavy lines on the left out white surface and between the green zigzag lines in a freehand style manner. An eminent Dutch artist, Piet Mondrian, has rightly said, the only problem in art is to achieve a balance between subjective and objective. An eminent American artist and educator, Coretta Kent, has rightly said, creativity belongs to the artist in each of us. To create means to relate. The root meaning of the word art is to fit together. The root meaning of the word art is to fit together, and we all do this every day. Not all of us are painters, but we are all artists. Each time we fit things together, we are creating, whether it is to make a loaf of bread, a child, a day. I take a thin round brush and draw blue color wavy lines on the green color surface. The legendary artist Paul César has summed up in few words the following viewpoints. Design and color are not distinct and separate. As one paints, one draws. The more the colors harmonize, the more the design takes form. When color is at its richest form, is at its fullest. This adds ornamental flavor and depth to the composition. According to renowned Canadian writer and founder of creativity and art, Linda Nyman, art making has an alchemical effect on the imagination. It awakens the senses and sharpens insights, teaching us to think in symbols, metaphors, and to decode complexity so we can perceive the world in new ways. More blue zigzag lines are added on the orange colored surface. Light brown orangish color is applied on white swirling pattern to make it more decorative. A renowned Polish sculptor and fiber artist, Magdalena Abakhnoviz, has rightly said, art will remain the most astonishing activity of mankind born out of a struggle between wisdom and madness, between dream and reality in our mind. A red earth color is added on the line below the swirling patterns. More spots are added on the orange colored background and to add interest and create a decorative pattern. Sides are also covered with earth colors.